This is Steve Ray at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa. If it's good enough for Malcolm Reed, it's good enough for us. Blue Plate Mayonnaise. No matter if you can see 7 states from high above, Lookout Mountain, into the valley and the hills of the great Smoky Mountains, know that you are in Pit Barrel country.
People on the product. And I think for us, we've had some really good retailers. We were just talking about one today that came on with us, Owl's Nest Barbecue. He's awesome. But he sold a lot of product, but he's passionate about it. Yep. He talks about it. He educates his people, his staff, everybody on it.
Now at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply, the Pit Barrel is back. The original size, the PBX, and the new Badger Barrel. The Badger Barrel does it all and more with a great price and great quality. Can you do this on your grill? I didn't think so. You can on the Badger. It's hot with an attitude to match. Pit Barrels are easy to use. Get your Pit Barrel at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa. Quiet, please. Thank you. Hey, welcome everybody. Look who's with us.
Good morning.
Michael, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Pete, Steve.
What's up?
Doing good. Dadgum, that was like watching an Amazon commercial, Steve. Golly.
With all the commercials, I got a lot to say.
You do.
You know what, Pete? We got a lot to say. We got a lot.
Short time to put
We got a lot to sell, and you know, everybody always says, you know, after Christmas, you got the lull at the barbecue store, and then barbecue. You don't have to. You don't have to. We cook all winter long.
Absolutely.
And you can cook all winter long at your house too. And it all starts here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa. That's Pete, Michael, Steve. We're with you every Saturday at 10 o'clock for the 2010 show. And we're here until 3 o'clock. If you need to buy supplies, anything for your barbecue that you're going to have, including smokers, fuels, pellets, charcoal, thermometers, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. We've got them right here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ottawa. Now, let's see. Pete, we got something this morning that we are, okay, here we go, Sean. Pete, take over. You're closest to Sean there with the camera. Get right on there, Sean. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that new thermometer from David Bosca that we just got in. $29.95. That's all. Pete, show them what it'll do.
It's first of all, an InstaRead, right? So you can do just like normal, right? And check your temps with this. But the great unique thing about this is
unplug it, then plug it back in. Now open up the probe.
You can open up the probe. So there's your normal instant read. But then this one comes with another probe, right? So you can, as we have out there in one of the pit barrels right now in some chicken, put this into your meat.
Stick that probe down in that can. See what happens. Show it there. Look at that. Look at that right there.
That's fast.
That's pretty fast. Show the thermometer there, Sean.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. 50 degree monster.
Pretty unique tool, Steve. I'll tell you, I can see this as really being something a lot of people would like. Me especially.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, so you can unplug it, have it in your meat, go somewhere, do whatever. Go open you. By the way, it's got a bottle.
Yeah, I
You can
saw
open
that.
you a
Sean, I
bottle.
want you to run out there and show everybody how we're using it on those chickens real quick. You'll see it out there. Sean's going to go out there. I'll go right here. We'll pick up Sean in just a second. I am so excited about this. $29.95, that's all. And we're using it right now on our pit barrel. We're doing 2 chickens out there in the front. Mike Shadwick, those chickens are for you, by the way. And what a tool.
Well, honestly, Michael, Steve and I were like a kid in a candy store. Sean was unloading stuff, and these just came in. And I found as soon as I saw the box, got it out, said, Steve, look, they're here. Because we've been waiting for these things to come, right?
Look at Sean out there. He's showing everybody right now. So we've got it hooked to the barrel. That's in a chicken breast, 164 degrees. One more degree, and that chicken is done. And of course, we've got it in the pit barrel. Pete, run over and just tell Sean to come back in. Okay.
All right.
We don't have any way of communicating with him. But
this is a game changer for your backyard cooks.
Oh, sure it is.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking out there. Even some competition guys might want to grab something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. It's good for everything.
What I like about it is, number one, it's big and bulky.
Yeah.
And if you got big hands like I do, you can grab that thing, and you can feel it. And you can take the probe off, and there's your instant read thermometer right there. You can check it. It's got an alarm. You can set the alarm for high temperature, just like you can on the expensive ones.
Yeah.
You can and centigrade, Fahrenheit. It's backlit. Look at there.
So your
Boom.
your probe you have currently, the one Sean was showing, your probe is in one chicken, but you got 2 chickens in there. So you just unplug it, open it up, and check your other one. And make sure the temps right, and you still got your probe back in the other one. So you're checking both of them, and it gives you. It's very convenient.
Let's see, Sean, get right here on there. There it is, right there. The Butcher Barbecue Dual Probe Oven Meat Thermometer available now at Al's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah, $29.95, and that is some pretty good stuff right there. We've got about 10 of them. We got 8 of them left because we're using 2 of them, and but we can get plenty more.
Billy Holland says it's good morning, and it looks like a great product. And by the way, Billy, I think you can check chili temperatures, anything you want to check with that. By the way,
that was funny, Billy. You were funny on Facebook, so I'm going to say you were funny. Oh, also that temperature comes. You said you're going to give this to Bud Jackson.
Yeah, you know,
a meat temperature guy.
I always have to pull up for people and show them, temperatures, meat temperatures and stuff. And my thing is now, come down here and get one of these, and you got one, and you can put up. These are handy.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I keep one at home
too. Yeah.
all the time. I use it all the time.
Meat temperature guide. On this side is the owner's manual to the thermometer, but then you can put that on your bulletin board by where you do your smoking, or you can laminate it. Like my favorite hobby is laminating.
Yes.
Pizza's sealing meat in bags. Mine's laminated.
Yeah.
And you can laminate it, and there you go.
Check this out. Let's show this too. I like this on the back. Shows you a danger zone. Walks you through the temperatures.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat right there. And I'll tell you, when I get stuff like this, I'll keep this handy because it's important to know whatever you are using, the limits of it, what you need to be looking for, and all that. That's a great guide right there.
What's the number one? What is the number one thing when people come in here? What do they ask us?
Time and temp.
It's it. Time and temp. It tells you right there.
That's right.
Yep.
Tells you right there.
And David Bosca thought of everything when he come to this product here. He's got all the numbers on the back. You've got a chart here to go by. When you buy a Butcher Barbecue product, you're buying something that's well designed.
$30.
Yeah. Should be more.
$30 should be. How do I sell them so cheap? Buy them low and sell them cheap. All right, Sean and Pete and Michael. Wait. February the 1st. February 1st, 11 o'clock right here at Al's Nest Barbecue Supply. We are going to have a chili cook-off, and it's going to be judged by these guys from Chatted Up Sports. They're going to be here. They'll be your judges. These guys are a hoot. I watched them this week. They did a great show after the Georgia Texas, no, Georgia, Notre Dame game.
Well,
They went live from Mike's Hole in the Wall and did a kind of like an analysis show. And I'm gonna tell you, these five guys, they're as good as anybody on television.
Hey, they're having fun. They're knowledgeable.
Yeah.
They're very knowledgeable too.
So
They're just getting started, really big. And, and I think these guys are going to be going places.
they're going to be the judge. We're going to have the chili contest. It's going to be February the 1st at 11 o'clock. We've got 10 people cooking chili. We're going to have they're going to be judging, and we're also going to have a People's Choice, Michael, this year.
that's what I hear.
So we have 2 first place prizes.
Yeah.
We have a first, second, third in the judging, and a first place prize in People's Choice.
Okay.
We'll have 10 different cookers here, 10 different teams, and it's a fun day. The last time we did it was a hoot.
Yeah.
Everybody had a good
They
time.
make plenty of chili, so everybody will get a chance to sample the chilies. You just won't know whose chilies for the People's Choice.
Right.
Right.
It's all of it's blind. All of it's blind.
Right. They might be standing. Michael might be standing next to a chili, but it won't be his.
Michael
chili.
might be standing next to Jason's chili. Now, how would you like to be standing next to Jason's
I
chili?
plan on either Jason's or Billy's. That's going to be the guys to check.
So you won't know who you're standing by. So that's going to all happen February the 1st. We're going to keep something going here all winter long to make the winter short, guys.
Yeah.
Steve,
Because March is just around the corner.
I'm excited. You know,
Absolutely.
we went through the summer, went through football's almost over now, but you know, it's just evolving. New things, new techniques, people coming in. I'm amazed at all the people that are coming in, trying new things, asking questions. By the way, we're helping people, Michael. We've been helping people with their briskets, how to trim their briskets, how to do stuff. It's a one-stop shop here now.
Yeah, it is.
You can come in. I've told a guy, bring your brisket if you want. He said, I got it out in the car.
Yeah,
Didn't he?
you
He
sure did.
brought it in, and
Yeah.
and so first thing Steve did was hand him some gloves and say, now we'll help you,
Yeah.
but you're going to do a little of it
Sean,
too,
run
right?
and get that new product we got that you're putting up right now, the Heath Riles, that new one we got that we're making a
Glaze.
roof on. Sean's going to run and get that real quick.
But anyway,
And,
I just think Owl's Nest Barbecue is evolving into just so much more. Steve and I went to Academy one day, and you couldn't, if you'd have threw a bomb in the floor, you wouldn't have got nobody even close to you to
That's
try to
right.
help you with anything.
No.
So you just come here, you get all the help in the world.
And if you did, they don't know what they're selling.
P, hold that up, Sean. If you'll just focus in on that. We've just got this in yesterday. This is the new product from Heath Riles. It's barbecue glaze, brown sugar, honey habanero. There are 4 other flavors, or
Okay.
4 other.
4 other
Right.
flavors.
One was a maple honey glaze. I can't remember.
I can't remember all of them.
We just got them in, but I'll tell you, if it's anything like the rest of his products, it's going to be. We've had people come in and ask for some glazes,
Yeah, I
Mhm.
use his glazes.
and I'll tell you that Steve, the right
You've
thing.
used these already?
I've not used that flavor, but I've used his
Used that?
glazes.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
That's good stuff.
But you're only going to carry the 5 glazes, which I think is good because before we had 30 or 40 different kinds, and
It's too confusing.
it
too
is. It's
confusing,
just
yeah.
confusing. So right
And
here,
I am the president of the Heath Riles fan club, as everybody knows, and his products are fantastic. And I'm also the president of the David Bosca fan club
right.
and the Malcolm Reed fan club. I'm a busy guy, boys.
And
I'm
meat
a
church.
busy guy, and Meat Church fan club. So I'm a busy guy. So we love them all. We love all of our vendors, and we cannot wait to get these on the shelf and get you to come down and buy them. They're going to be super. All right, you guys, let's talk about, in the time allowed, the pit barrel cookers. We've got them set up over there. Sean, if you will follow the men over there, and they are going to do a little. I want you to get up real close to them too, Sean, when they're pulling the stuff out. 'Cause I want everybody to see how these work. That pit barrel cooker on the right is on sale right now,
Wow.
$199. Michael, you cook on drums. Tell everybody what this is. You know, when everybody talks about what's the newest trend in barbecue, it's
Hold on just a second.
it's the old saying, what goes around comes around. Everybody started on barrels, and we went to all different things, but now barrels are back.
They're
Yeah.
back.
So, real quick, this comes with it, right? So you've got just a couple of rubs that come with it. It's got your hangers, plenty of hangers in here, all the tools necessary. I was going to kind of pull this out.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are what the bars that you hang on, right?
Right.
Down inside here, you've got a rack, and let's pull that out right there, Michael. So this is what you're going to put your charcoal in right here, right? Get it started. Which I like this. It's also got this right here where you can reach down with a hanger and pull it out.
Yeah,
right?
you can
So
make
don't
a you
do
can
it.
make a long hook and
Long
grab
hook
it.
on it,
Yeah.
pull it out. But once you get your charcoal in there and you get it all going, naturally Steve's got all the right stuff. You got this in here and you pull out just enough. Once you fill it up, just enough charcoal to fill up the little.
It's about 25 pieces, Pete.
Yeah, and get it lit, heat it up, and it'll just reach down in there and put it in there, and you're good to go. And a lot of people don't realize, Michael, I know you know this, but these holes that the bars go in,
Yep.
There's a reason for that. It's
Oh,
not just for the bars, it also controls your temperatures.
Mhm.
So if your temperature, a pit barrel normally gets what, 265 something,
265, 275.
275. But if you want to get it different, if you want to change the temps, you can actually pull them out. You could put magnets over these. There's a lot of ways to adjust it,
Show
but
that
you can
barrel,
control
Sean.
your temperatures a whole lot.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, and your airflow down here, it's on the bottom. That's your air in and air out.
And you only crack that about a quarter inch. It's based on altitude.
Yep.
Which is, I think, is super. That's how
What
precise this thing is.
what's unique about this to me is when you put the lid on this, you're done. I mean, you don't have to keep looking at it like you do other stuff. It's meant to cook. It kind of creates a vortex in there. And so with that lid on, so for example, whole chicken's 2.5 hours done.
Yep.
Right. And the only thing you're going to do is open them up. You want to put a little more wood in there, or if you want to spritz them. Other than that, they're good. And I know, Michael, you've cooked a bunch. You're probably a rib man. Cook a lot of ribs in
Oh,
them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I use my drums for, is ribs.
Ribs. I figured
Ribs and chicken.
ribs and chicken.
Yep.
Yeah. So I got a tip, Steve.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. So I want
Hang on, hold on just a second. We are professionals here. If I can just this is embarrassing. Here you go, right here.
I'm Steve Harvey, and this is Barbecue Tips with Pete. Pete's Barbecue Tips, sponsored by Butcher Barbecue.
All right.
So, Steve, your pit barrel comes with a grate, right?
Right.
Comes with a grate. So, conveniently, they make and came out with, which a lot of people don't realize, and I like, is I pull this out, which you can buy these right here at Owl's Nest Barbecue. They make them for this and the PBX, right?
Exactly right.
For this, and the thing about it is, you can put this in here. And this will open up, which I tied together. You can open up, fold it all the way over, and you can put your hangers back in there. You can hang on one side, and you can cook on this side if you got something you don't want to hang that you need to do different. Or you can slide your stuff over. If you're just cooking on this, slide it over and put more wood in there, or whatever you need for your smoker if you want more smoke. So it's very convenient. I love this. This is, Bud Jackson bought couple barrels. He come back and bought one of these, called me the other day and said, man, I love this. I'm hanging something on one side, cooking something on the other, and it works perfect.
Yeah, you can hang your ribs there on the right side and put your pork butt on the left side on the rack.
And there's one for the big PBX.
Yeah, we got for the PBX.
For the
and those
PBX.
PBX were sold out now, but Pete and Michael and Sean, those PBXs will be here Monday, delivered Monday, and they will be $299 still. The
Great
classic
price.
18.5 inch right there is $199, $299 for PBX. Folks, these are inexpensive quality smokers. You don't have to spend $1,000 on a smoker. And show the Badger barrel, Michael, the one right behind you there.
There you go, Mike.
Now, this thing is also made by Pit Barrel Cookers, but it is a Badger barrel. It's more of a tailgater. It's lighter weight. It's made to go with you other places. And it's a grill on the bottom. Show that one on the right-hand side there, Sean. There you go. It's a grill. Take that rack out of there, Michael, if you would, please. There you go. There's your basket for your charcoal. And it comes with the ash pan attached, which is cool.
That is
You
cool.
put your charcoal in there, you light it. You can use it for a grill, say if you're at the beach, if you're at the football game, what have you, baseball game, wherever. And then you can put the top back on it. And you can hang food on that and cook it just like a pit barrel.
You know, this is really unique, Steve. The reason I think so is, again, when you pulled it apart like that right there, Michael, throw the lid on that right there. So there's your tailgater right there. If
Yep.
you don't want to, you want to tailgate, you just take that with you. You don't have, it can fit in the trunk of any car. You don't have to have this. The other thing I like about this is that, so you've got your rack down there on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually, if you had the other rack, you could use it up here. But if you're hanging, you could also put a pan of water or a pan of some kind of moisture. Some people love to have moisture in there when they're cooking. I don't think you need it in these because these things are so good.
Yeah.
But you could do that.
Yep.
So there's a lot of advantages to this. I really like this. Steve and I cooked, which was the best steak I'd ever put in my mouth. We cooked them on the Badger barrel. We cooked tomahawks. Remember those, Steve?
Hang on just a second. I'll show everybody.
I mean,
I
amazing.
think I got to taste one of them.
They were friggin' amazing.
they
They
were
really
good.
were.
Hang on just a second. So there you go. Michael, move the top of that ring that goes around that lid, that ring that you were messing with. That is how you adjust the temperature on the Badger barrel.
Yep.
That's your
That's your airflow.
yeah.
And this thing fastens down right here, Sean, you know, to hold it down. So you actually, if you have this thing fastened down, and it fastens on the bottom too, but if it was fastened down, you can just pick this whole thing up and you're right there at it down on
And
the
that's
bottom.
only $249.
$249.
That is
So versatile.
I love cooking on all of them, but that Badger barrel just to me is what you want to especially in the summertime. Spring and summer when you're
just
mobile,
so many
Michael,
things you can do.
Michael, you can take that to a contest and just use that as your to cook the burgers and stuff that we eat during contests like that. Yeah. And that makes good tasting food too.
So recap, Steve, price on this?
$199.95.
$249.
$249 on the Badger
The PBX
is going to be $299.
$299, which
Yeah.
is an unbelievable
That's
price.
cheap. That's $200 under the price.
Yeah.
But you know,
I got a great deal. I got a good deal from. I bought a bunch of them. I had to buy a bunch to get that deal, and I did. I bought a bunch of them, and they're on the way. But it's something that, these Badger, these pit barrels. I have been selling these since we opened, and I believe in them. I use it all the time. It makes the best tasting food, and that's what it's all about. Of course, we sell the pellet grills. They're convenient. There's nothing more convenient than a pellet grill, and they make good food too. However, a pit barrel is convenient and it makes better tasting food than your pellet grills. Nobody can deny it, fellas. I think y'all agree with me.
Yeah.
You just cannot deny how good the food is when I'm back to you, Sean, when you cook it and you take it off that pit barrel cooker.
Kind of give you a little bit, Steve. If I take my family out to eat, so let's talk about the PBX $299. If I take my family to a nice restaurant to eat, I pay more than that for all of us to be there to eat. And you buy one of these and you can cook a nice meal.
Yeah.
So that's just, that's very little money. That's unbelievable, the
It's a
price
good
for this.
investment.
It's a great investment.
Yeah.
And these things last forever. Steve's got one he's had out there for, I don't know how many years. He took it home, I think.
You guys come back here. Sean, you follow me. We are going to go live to the pit barrel that's out in front, and it's time to pull these chickens off of the pit barrel. We're going to grab one and show you how delicious they look. Sean, I'm going to go in here and get us a couple pans real quick. Just take a second. Here you go. Come on out.
He's talking, but
All right. We'll take the probe out first.
He's got us on
Now look at
camera,
that.
but he's out there and he's got the other one.
Look
on there.
at that. Juice just dripping off that thing. Put him right there. Let's grab this other one, Sean. See how easy this is? Look at that guy.
There we go.
Now, we have seasoned these with Malcolm Reed's Jerk Chicken Rub. I want to touch it because that thing is hot, hot, hot. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sean, let's take these back here. Go ahead and grab that door real quick. Look at this, fellas. Look at these things coming through here.
Yeah, we were checking them. I clicked over to the outside because it was, you couldn't.
Oh, did you were you able to get it?
I finally did.
Okay,
but
good. I forgot to click over
You
there.
forgot to click over, so.
That's all right. That's okay. My fault.
But they got some good pictures of it.
Well, good. There you go. Look at those things. Look
They
at those
smell
things.
amazing.
That's it. I put that's the first time I've ever used a jerk rub.
Yeah.
I've never
Oh, I
I've
do.
never
I use it.
tasted it. Yeah. But you just stick one of those. Stick that right there in that breast. Sean, get up there close, and I'll bet you can just see. You get. I want the, on the breast there to watch the juice come out of that thing.
So,
Pull it out, Pete. I'm just seeing if any juice is gonna come out of that.
okay.
That's all I'm looking for.
I was looking right here. Yeah, look at the juice.
Yeah, that's just shiny. Yeah, get it right on down there, Sean. Yeah. Pull that out now, Pete.
I mean, it's dripping out
Yeah.
the side of it here too.
Yeah, look at that juice. Those things are just as juicy can be. Those are going to be good chickens. And I'm going to tell you something. 2 hours and 25 minutes.
That's fast.
That's about what we said. And if
Yep.
you're cut them in half and you're doing half chickens, 2 hours.
Yep.
That's about what we've.
But you see how how the hangers work. They're so easy to use. That you can buy the hangers. The hangers are only $14.95. And we've got those here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. There is your chicken on the pit barrel cooker, live on the air, and it's so easy.
I wish they
It's-
could smell
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah.
smelling
Yeah.
right
It's so
now.
it's so easy.
It's good.
It's just so easy. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Don't forget the chili contest, February 1st. Michael's in it,
I am.
and it's been a second time in it. We got 10 cooks. Come out and join us, though. We're going to have People's Choice. You'll be able to sample some great chili. The guys from Chatted Up Sports will be here. Garrett Tolley and his band of merry sportsmen, they'll be out here, and they'll be doing the judging for us. And they'll be doing a live podcast, too, as they judge. So that'll be pretty neat, too.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we've got the pit barrels on sale. If you want something to play with this wintertime, something that's fun to cook on, by all means, we've got them here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. Michael, you got anything else, or Pete?
No, just a lot of folks got, on there. Jason Clark and all of them talking about. Jason Clark said he loved his PBC.
Yep.
It's a true all-round barbecue machine. Ribs, chicken, butts, even prime rib. So, yeah. He said also a quick tip on the PBC is you can grab a barrel dolly off of Amazon. Portable, and it's a 33-gallon drum if you want to put it on there and roll it around.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Good
right
tip.
there. That's
Thank
a
you,
real good
Jason.
tip. Thank you, Jason. All right, guys, we got to get to work, and we will see y'all in just a few minutes right here at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. We'll show this before we leave the air. This is when we were just setting up that new thermometer from David Bosco on the PPC this morning earlier.
Just put it right in there. Put the chicken back on the hanger. Now watch this, Pete. The new remote instant read thermometer from Butcher Barbecue. It's off now. All you do is plug it in.
Look at
and there
that.
you go.
Look at that.
You can watch the temperature of your food as it cooks. Brand new from Butcher Barbecue. Set it down like so. You can monitor your food. And then when you want to check at something else, when you want to use the instant read, you simply unplug it, open that, and it's an instant read thermometer. Only from Butcher Barbecue and Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah. That is cool.
Now at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply, the pit barrel is back. The original size, the PBX, and the new Badger barrel. The Badger barrel does it all and more with a great price and great quality. Can you do this on your grill? I didn't think so. You can on the Badger. It's hot with an attitude to match. Pit barrels are easy to use. Get your pit barrel at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply in Ooltewah.